I was holding out on Update 6 until it came to the early access branch, and it was definitely worth the wait. There are so many new things to discover, mostly on the exploration, wildlife, ammunition side. That part of the game isn't my favorite, but it's always exciting to get some new recipes and tweaks added to the game. And some of the new additions are especially exciting, and today I'm going to share some of my favorite new features of Update 6 with you. Then I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting with the new buildables to decorate my recent power plant build. So I'm here at my nascent electromagnetic control rod factory, the subject of my next series of videos. Giant empty platform, check. Unfinished miners, check. Bridge to nowhere, check. Never mind that, we're here to talk about Update 6 and what is here to make our fix-it lives better. The first new feature is one of the simplest, and especially for a YouTuber trying to show as much of the screen as possible, one of the most needed. Hit H to holster your handheld item. Finally, videos without coffee cups incoming. Speaking of equipment, there's another big change there. Now there are separate slots for legs, back, body, and head. You can basically wear all of the equipment you want at the same time. Hover pack and blade runners at the same time? Oh yeah. This will definitely make building a nuclear plant much easier. You used to have to choose between a hazmat suit and a jet hover pack or blade runners, but no more. Everything at the same time will make lives a lot easier. The next quality of life upgrade is going to help some power hungry beginner avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. You don't need to program a mouse macro or spam the E key to pick up plants for biomass. Now you can just hold down E and walk around. The biggest click saver since they put in the press spacebar once to craft automatically feature. Back in my day, we had to lean a book on the spacebar to craft continuously. You kids have it so easy. Another big change is the MAM. There's a number of new things to research. Compacted coal and turbo fuel can now be unlocked directly in the MAM. No more waiting around to hit the lottery for the hard drive. That's what you're looking for, at least for those recipes. I'm sure you'll still be hoping you find the recipe you're looking for otherwise. And another quality of life feature that's definitely in the S tier is passive health regen. Instead of walking around with 3 bars of health all the time like I always did, your health will now regen slowly until it's completely full. There's also a bunch of new explosives and ammunition to play with. You have shatter rebar, which works like a shotgun from your rebar gun, exploding rebar, exactly what it sounds like, and stun rebar, which will make something stand still when you hit it. You also have some new ammo for your rifle. You have homing rifle ammo and turbo rifle ammo. The first one is exactly what it sounds like. It homes in on your target. Should be awesome for flying crabs, but it is pretty expensive in that it takes high-speed connectors to make it. And then turbo rifle ammo, which shoots very fast and gets even faster as you hold down the trigger. And there's 4 new kinds of Nobelisk. Pulse Nobelisk, which is kind of like for you Destiny players out there, like the pulse grenades for an arc hunter. Gas Nobelisk, which makes a cloud of poison gas. Cluster Nobelisk, which an initial explosion followed by a bunch of mini explosions. And the big daddy, the nuclear Nobelisk. I don't have a working nuclear setup to be able to try this out, but it probably won't be too much longer. The first uranium fuel rod that comes out of my setup will go to making one of these babies. Prettiest part of Update 6 is definitely the new night sky. I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's a new planet visible, and just look at the sky. This wasn't really on my original list of things to talk about in this video, but it was so striking that I had to mention it. It also has the side benefit of being brighter, so nights aren't quite as pitch black anymore. And another feature they've added is rainfall, and I'm still patiently waiting for my first storm. I'm sure it'll look good. There's also some new unlocks in the Awesome Shop that I'm really excited about to help add some new design elements to my factories with these new buildables. We have half foundations, quarter pipe extensions, and tilted corner walls. This will give us way more options for designs, especially columns with the quarter pipe extensions and arches using the half foundation. Really excited to try these out. And something I'm really excited about is the Boombox. People found this in a cave when Update 6 was on experimental, but it didn't do anything. But now that Update 6 is on early access, it works. So I've already picked up the Boombox and all the tapes I can buy for it. I know there's a few other hidden tapes around there, but let me try it out. All right, there it is, the Boombox. You can live out all your John Cusack Say Anything fantasies. There's the built-in music, but I don't want to listen to that anymore. Let's see what's on the old Boombox. Open menu with R, and we can pick from our tapes. Try classic Michael here. Turn this on, Milky McHouse Cat. Oh yeah, then it turns off the music in the game and then turns on whatever you want in your Boombox. Okay, that's enough of the new tunes. Now we can put the boombox down and you can walk away from it. Just let it play. It's pretty cool. Let's pick this bad boy back up. Let's try out another feature that I'm excited about. Turbo bass. Right click. And I think this kills all the flying crabs around you. Let's give it a try. I know there's some flying crabs somewhere around here. Well, even if it doesn't hurt them, you can still blow them off an edge. Haha. Oh, I actually did kill them. Knocked them off the edge. Sweet. See if this turbo bass is all it's cooked up to be. Oh, yes. All right, not bad. Finally get to show you guys how horrible I am actually fighting something. Doesn't kill the other animals, but it does knock them back. So if they're on an edge, like I did a second ago, pretty effective, and you get to hear some kicking tunes while you're doing it. So win-win. Another thing is they changed the audio on the chainsaw from very loud to barely audible. Pretty nice change, I would say. I was telling you about the new buildables. This base on the bottom was always possible if you put these 3 quarter pipes together, but they were only metal. Now you can switch materials like this one, which is now concrete. The new buildables are this top part, these quarter pipe extensions, which lets you make these awesome looking concrete pillars. I mean, super sturdy, perfect for a big industrial build like this one here. The other thing I wanted to do was try making an arch, which I think we can do now. So we'll use these inverted quarter pipes here to make a top of an arch like this. One thing about these half foundations is they are a little finicky to snap to. There's a couple things that are a little funky about it. But you could always do this and you could make this arch, but then you could never really do anything with it. If you try to put a regular foundation under it, it would look stupid like this, and you could try to put this underneath one at a time. But now that we have these half foundations, you can put them underneath this side. I said these are a little finicky to snap to. You can put them underneath this side if you can get them to line up properly. Vertical zoop down to the ground. And that looks pretty good, I have to say. You get this pretty awesome, like kind of Roman aqueduct feel with this big arch on the top and then the concrete going down to the ground. And that is awesome. So we're definitely going to be incorporating these big columns into our builds and these new arches for sure. That gives us a lot of new design elements to add to our building. So those are some of my favorite features from update 6. It's not an exhaustive list, and if you've found some good ones while you've been playing with the new update, please let me know down in the comments so I can check them out as well. If you like this video, give me a like. It helps get our videos in front of more eyes. My next few videos will be a Let's Play series building out my new electromagnetic control rod factory, so make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss those. Thanks for joining me today. I'm DrLootCrate, and stay stoked out there.